Just a second here.
Okay.
Just a second. Okay, gerbil's running.
Okay, here we go. Just how'd you come upon the book, and what'd you think?
The book. I think I bought the book in the mid '80s. I think when it first came out, and I stuck it away on a shelf, you know, and I was finishing the Tom Joad record. I think I had all the songs except for a few, and I couldn't sleep. I was anxious, and I was up at night, and I was down in my living room, and I pulled it off the shelf, and I think I read it all in one sitting, and I think that what I liked about the book was it wasn't somebody standing on a soapbox, you know, or preaching to you about any particular issues. It just put real faces on, and gave real names to statistics that we'd been reading about all through the mid '80s, you know. And if you sit there, I know how much my job always meant to me, you know, and that it gives me life. And when I closed the book, I said, well, gee, you know, hey, what if I only know how to do one thing? What if somebody came up to me and told me after 30 or 40 years that what I did was either no longer useful, and I was going to have to go home at night and face my family, not knowing how I was going to support them or how I was going to take care of them. You know, that's a tremendous, tremendous sense of pride for every working person, you know. And I think in the next week I wrote Youngstown and a song called The New Timer. So I got Dale and Michael to thank for that one. So.
What do you think people should get out of this book?
Well, that's, you know, I guess it's a portrait of the country that people have a tendency to turn away from, you know, because it's painful, you know, it's painful. And it's painful and it's frightening. And I believe it's frightening because if you read the book, you will say, you don't say that's not me. You say that's me. You know, there's something in all of the people that they're writing about in the book where you recognize yourself. And to me, that was the power of the book. You know, it just told people stories, but that's what art does. It tries to give everybody a sense of their commonality, you know, and keep people from turning away, you know, from the harsh things. And so the book it's just a tremendous voice for issues and for people that very often get ignored, you know, or are considered expendable, or whose lives or dreams are in some fashion swept aside, you know. So that was what the book did for me, you know. So I hope everybody, you're going to get another shot to pick it up, I guess, right now, Mike? So I'm glad to be able to have my little part in bringing it to people's attention. So, and it's nice to be here in Youngstown.
Thank you so
Take care.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Safe trip home.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
So we're going to do our little thing at
Great.
the factory, empty
Great.
factory. So back up.
Okay. Cool.